Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another movie review. Just recently, after reading A Clockwork Orange for the second time and absolutely loving every minute of it, I watched the film. And I can see why it's still controversial to this day, but it's just such a sensational, shocking film that it just endures even to now. And actually, I want one of my screen names to be 655321. Yeah, you can laugh about that all you like. And I'd like to be Alex for Halloween at some point in time. I think I could pull it off. I'd have to have a wig to do it, but yeah, I could definitely be Alex. But I thought, ooh, that's kind of scary to think about that. I think that I could pull off a really good Alex is very frightening indeed. I thought that Malcolm McDowell, he's so young in this, but he's perfect for this role. And of course, Dim and George, they're also sensational, and the actors who played their roles were tremendous. And I don't think anybody could have pulled this off except for Stanley Kubrick. And Kubrick is a genius, and his cinematography is just so provocative, and you feel like you're right there with Alex, and you sympathize for him because he becomes a victim of the system, and that in itself is really, really, really quite tragic. And you think about a lot of things that are happening today, and you think Stanley Kubrick was right, unfortunately. But we really don't have good methods for disciplining our our criminal element when they go into the penitentiary system. It's basically a revolving door. Well, in America it is. I don't know if it is everywhere else. In England, you're guilty until proven innocent. We did away with that here. I really don't know what else to say, and I really, really enjoyed the movie. I was surprised I did, because I love the book. The book is just absolutely tremendous. It's just basically Alex telling his story about him being malcontent, misanthrope, violent, feral creature. And you would think, why didn't his mom and dad discipline him when he was younger, or he wouldn't have turned out this way? And it sort of makes me think of parents this day and age that just don't parent. And again, Kubrick must be some kind of prophet, because he's foreseen quite a few things. And it's like a cautionary tale. And it's just, it's fascinating. You can't look away. And you fall in love with Alex, basically, because you feel sympathy and pity toward him when he goes into the penitentiary. And then he himself takes upon the minister's program to reform him. And then they they use Beethoven's Ninth. I thought, why? No. And unfortunately, I too am a fan of Beethoven, so I thought, this is cruel. This is very cruel. But it's just really unbelievably good. And unlike a lot of movies, I mean, in America, you don't have full frontal nudity, but in this one, yeah, you got full frontal nudity. And I thought, oh, you only see that in porn, but and people look like, how do you know? Because I have seen some porn. I will admit to it. Who hasn't? It's there, but it's just, it is what it is, basically, and it just shows how society can be very backward in its way of thinking, and animalistic, and well, what's the word? Just inhumane to people that are in trouble and need our help, and even it's about revenge as well. But in the end, he's cured, even though it's through irony in and of itself. It's kind of sad, and it's also kind of cruel, just what they do to him. But I just really love the film, and it's just so incredibly well done. And of course, the music. Who doesn't love the music? The music is great. That's all I can say, and I'm glad I was able to see it over Halloween, as it was definitely apropos. And that's basically all I have to say. And if you haven't seen it, well, read the book first, because it's word for word with the book. And I was reciting along with it, so Kubrick really translated it well into film, I do believe. And he is one of my role models. That's all I can say. I wonder if he's still alive. I don't know if is Kubrick still alive? I think he is. If I really would love to meet him and tell him how much he's influenced me. But that's about it. See you next time.